Hi, Tribe. This is Dr. J at the Therapy of Planning. If you're new here, then thank you so much for hitting that button and checking this video out to see what the Therapy of Planning is all about. And if you've been here before or you're subscribed, then welcome back. Today I am a few days late. Yeah, it's almost the middle of the month. On setting up my half letter, or basically just doing my monthly refresh, just updating, because I keep the past month and the current month and the next month in here. I'm still able to use my planner without doing this update, but I like to just refresh, go through every month and see if there's anything that I need to take out or add in. And definitely, I usually take out the month prior and update the next month. So, like right now, we're in April. I have March in April and May, but I will take out um, no, wait, that's not right. Okay, well, we'll see in a minute. Okay, so let's get this together here. So I have in here February, March, and April. So because we're in April, I'm okay, but I like to take this month out now since March will be the past month and add May in so that I'll have the future month. Okay, so this is the way I have it set up. I'm sorry about the glare there. I'm going to move that. This is what we got for January. Just cover that light for a second, which, if you can see, says 2024. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. You can see that it says 2024, and we have gotten a few, right? Because that's from January cover. Since then, I'm a subscriber to Jane's Agenda, and I just haven't been able to part with this cover. I really love it. I love this dashboard that we got. I just love this whole look. And so even though we've gotten several others, this being one of them that we got, I want to say this is April's. No, this is March's cover. I didn't get April's, which I'm regretting. As a matter of fact, it's in my cart. It's in my cart because it is available, and probably when we finish this, I will go and purchase it. I am really trying to be on an extremely low buy. I do have a couple of subscriptions, but so I've limited myself to those, and I like the ones where I can kind of look and bypass it if I want, and Jane's Agenda is one of those, so I really appreciate that. I have a subscription to the Cover Club, which is just the cover and the dashboard, and I have one for the deluxe, yeah, which comes with a whole bunch of other things. And I like that she kind of gives us a sneak peek so I can know whether I want to go all out and adjust my budget accordingly and do that deluxe one, or if I just want to do the covers. And sometimes I will skip the cover because I have covers. I've been a subscriber for a little while, and I have a lot of covers and I want to use them more than once. So I will sometimes bypass, and for budget purposes as well, because I just, every time I come in my space to plan, I see how much stuff I have. Let me cover this glare. And I just say, hey, let's keep it real low key here, because you find stuff. It's like really technically shopping your stash, because you find things that you kind of maybe forgot about, or you just did, you got it and you were excited about a few stickers that you saw in a flip through, and then you maybe use those stickers and you put the book away, or you just didn't really look at it thoroughly and see what you can do with it. You just it's like I said before, it's like an album. I'm showing my age. When we used to go buy an album, you'd hear one song off of it and you had to decide whether to buy the single or the whole album. Because if you bought the album, you're taking a chance. You might only like that one song, or you might like two songs, but you bought this whole album. And that's kind of how it gets with sticker books to me, because everybody has their own style, and I definitely am much more of a decorative planner than I am functional, because when it comes to functional, I like things already pre written out. So I don't need like a lot of boxes and different functional stickers, because this is my functional planner, this half letter, and everything is already here for me. So I don't usually add stickers here. So when I buy stickers or a sticker book, it's for the decoration and the decor, for the florals, or for the sayings, for the motivational sayings or quotes. So sometimes I end up with a lot of stuff, and I'm kind of thinking in my mind how I want to deal with that now. Like, I have been creating and working on a D-stash box. Like, I will be going to the DC planner in General Con in a couple of weeks. And I think usually anytime there's a planner event, there's a D-stash table. So I'll probably take my box there. So I'm really just mindful now that I really know my style and what I like and don't like and what I'll use and won't use. I'm really trying to slowly weed through those things. So anyway, getting back to where we are for today, there's not a lot for me to do here. I haven't been really diligent in writing down different things for the month. I think basically my idea here was to write my hours. Like you can see, I did a little bit here. I really haven't been, like, I've been kind of writing it on the day of what time I started. But my idea is to put it in here, and I'll probably backtrack a little bit, because there's some days like yesterday I had in the private world, I hear them call it PTO, we call it annual leave, but I had leave. Um, I had a different type of leave this day, so I want to keep track of that. So I'll probably go back in and fill it in, but I haven't been really diligent with it this month. And then I do have in here these um, weekly, hourly layout that was in a subscription box. I would not have ordered them myself, but they are really beautiful just aesthetically. Um, but I don't have to fill up, my day doesn't fill up that way. I have sporadic appointments. I didn't change this to next week since uh, oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so this week I had a couple of things. Um, I had some other personal things, but I never put my personal things in my work planner. I'm getting shadow with this light. Okay, I never put personal things in here. Only put, let's see if I can turn this one up. Work things. I will put some work things in my personal, because it's, you know, everything that I have to do. Like if I have to go somewhere, I will put that in my personal planner, but I won't put my personal things in here. Like I feel like if I'm dealing with this at work, I don't need my personal stuff in here. So this doesn't really fill up. I I do like the idea that if I do have to remember something for a specific time in the future, that I can go to this and write it down. Um, so that when I open it for the week, I'm like, oh yeah, I had that. But I just, as you can see, it's not enough to really order a whole year's worth of these. So I'll be thinking as to what I will do with timed events. Usually I write them on the monthly. Back here I have the month, a whole year. So if I have something for the month, I will write it in here. And sometimes I have more than one thing in a day, but not too many times. And if I do, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a half piece of paper, which I know I've seen before, and I probably have somewhere some half sheets for appointments. I do have these, which I was going to add one or two in here actually this this week because I am planning an event um, for work, and there's lots of little things to do, and so I'm probably going to stick these in here. I have notes in other places in here as well, but essentially I don't typically have like multiple appointments on one day, sometimes, but just not enough to warrant me buying these, even though I like them and I managed to fit them in here, and I managed to figure out a way to go from the weekly here with things that are upcoming, or let's put it to next week, and um, the weekly here. Let's also set this up, which is more like has my to-do list and is more like what I did each day. So I put this clip here and I'm able to easily flip back and forth between the two. So when these run out, which I think is, I know, do I have May's? Yeah, I have them for May. I have them all the way through the end of May. Yeah, when they run out, I think I'm just going to do without them. And I want to utilize, and I'm going to look around because I thought I saw them in my stash where I had this like half sheet that I can put an appointment on. And then that way I can just stick those in the week if I have an appointment for that week. If I have multiple ones, then I can put a page for each one or what have you. So we'll see. But right now I was doing without them before and I just put them in here to see if they would get used enough to warrant me ordering them specifically. I'm going to change this out because I've been using this for quite a while, and it's giving me more winter vibes than this one that I have. It's definitely giving me spring vibes, so I'm just going to freshen that. Sorry, I probably should have taken it out. Some people like the sound and others do not, so I apologize to those of you who don't. I'm going to just put this here. This brings me right to the current week. Okay, and so that's that. So now all I have to do is take out February. Let's see. I think this says February. Okay, yeah. So we're going to take all of this out. Oops. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Just a little bit at a time here. Yeah. And then this is February, the weekly. See, at first I put them behind instead of in front of the month. Okay, so those are gone. And now March is in the front. Oh, okay, clip that like that. I have to decide if I want to take this out of here, which I think I might. And I have, so there's 3 things going on here that I could leave in or take out. I've kept this one. It's kind of beat up, but I really like it and I like what it says, so I've kept that in here. I like this as well and this, but they're kind of just right back to back with each other, so they may come out. Let's leave it for now. Here's March, here's April, and oh, you know what? I did say that I have, oh gosh. May. I don't see it. Okay, well, this is the current month. I'm sorry. And now I'm going to put in May, if I can find it. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so I keep them in here. Okay, so May. There's a monthly that is separate. These are from Levenger, because last year my inserts were from Cloth and Paper, and they came with the calendar in the front of them, in the front of the weekly. And this year I'm using Jane's Agenda, and it does not come with the calendar in front. Oh, I have June too. Let's see. May. I think I must have a part of May here in this group of hourlies. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so let's take that out. Okay. And then behind the month, we'll go these hourlies. Okay. And behind the hourlies, we'll go the weekly, I guess you could say, like done. To done. I heard somebody say that. I think it was Life in a Mitten, the to done list. Okay, so when I get to May, I will clip, okay, like say this is the first week, right? I'll clip it so that I can get to 29. Like I'll clip it right here. I'll just do it now. Okay, and then I have this space in between here. That's cool if I need for notes, but I'm gonna clip it for now. Okay, so that way you get to May, there's the month, there's the current hourly, weekly, there's the current weekly with the to-dos, and a space to write the to-dones. Okay, so the only thing that's missing is something in front of here, because as you can see, April I have this, March I have this. Oh yeah, okay. So I want something to go in front of there, which I did not plan ahead for. Okay, so bear with me for a moment and I will find something. Okay, so I forgot, I did kind of pull this out. It doesn't have the month on there, like I don't have it here either, and I don't have it for March. It's just something there. I don't know. Yeah. So I just want something to kind of cover this up and be a dashboard for the month. I could do the doors. The bicycle. No, that's not me. I like the doors, but it doesn't seem to go with that vellum. And of course, the beautiful cupcake. If I had a different, I'm sure I have a different vellum that can go over that, but since we have this here, let's go with this. Okay. And then what I've been doing again is clipping it so that's that. Okay. So really, that's all I have to do, except for, yes, I am going to throw these in for this week because, well, I'll throw this in for this week. And I'm going to put this in next week because these are the 2 weeks that I have left before this big event that we're planning. So I could probably use the extra space for to-dos just for that. Like this will still be just my regular um, work to-dos, and then this will be for the event. So there you have it, folks. That's about it for updating my half letter for work. I love this half letter. It's doing its job. It's in this beautiful cover by Notique. Probably next month I'll switch back into my pink croc, which I really, really love. And I may switch the cover. If I go ahead and pull the trigger and order the cover that was for April, it's really beautiful and has lots of spring colors. So I might change this out for a little while. But I think I'm still going to use this at some other point again because, like I said, it's only going to be 2024 once. Um, so after this year, I won't be able to use this, unlike the other covers that I can switch out again and again. So I guess that's really it. Stay tuned for a quarter 1 review and update. This half letter is one of my top 3 that is just working beautifully and not going anywhere. But there's some little tweaks and changes to some of the other of my lineup. So if you're interested in that, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and stay with me on this journey as we search for the elusive planner piece. It's all in the journey, my friends. It's all in the journey because we know we only gonna have it for a minute, and then we're gonna be back on the path looking for the next thing. And so it is. As life changes and our needs change, so do the planners that work the best. So we're always going to be tweaking and updating, and sometimes it could be out of curiosity or even boredom, and sometimes it could be because things change and you just need something different. So that's it for the half letter for work. My pen's floating around here somewhere, but this is just closing. This particular cover is a little bit tighter than my other Notique covers, but it's beautiful nonetheless, and it does close. So we'll stay with it for the rest of the month, and we'll probably see a change in May. So if anything that I did, besides ramble on, you got some inspiration from, or you enjoyed, or you just want to see what happens next, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, then give me the thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Remember, writing it down, that's really helping us out. That's what the therapy planning is all about. Bye, tribe.